It's Arthi. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm so sorry I didn't do my upload for last week because my daughter was actually really sick and I was on sick duty and there was like no time to sit down and do anything. And so today is actually like the first day that I have any free time, and I just knew that I had to do my video today, so here I am. And the topic of today's video is going to be about eyebrows, actually, because as you can see, these brows of mine have got issues going on, and I wanted to talk to you about an eyebrow pencil that I picked up at CVS last week that I have been trying out. And I'm going to show you the pencil first so we can get started. Let me just pick it up this way so I can show you what it looks like. It's from NYX. This is the pencil, and this is like a 2-in-1 pencil because there's a brush on this side, and then the pen, well, actually they call it an eyebrow crayon. Yeah, crayon, not exactly a pencil, but this is what it looks like. So you can see the consistency. It is actually like a crayon, and it's nice because you can wind this part up and down. It's not like with just a traditional pencil where you have to keep sharpening it. So, you know, depending on how much you need, how much you're using, you can just, you know, turn it and then you get more of the product, which is great. Now, this pencil I bought actually because I have been like struggling with very sparse eyebrows over the last few years, especially with this one. This is really thin. This one's not too bad, but I just wanted something that I could use for like a quick fill-in on days when I don't have the time to do like a full brow look. And I think that this product is probably going to function well for those of you out there who are just looking for something that's very easy, where you can just color in your eyebrows a little bit. Because if you are starting at like, you know, or if your eyebrows are like very thin and you need to start from scratch and actually like, you know, create like a line and a shape and go all the way through to like make a full brow or to get like a full brow effect, I don't know if this by itself will help you achieve it. You might need this and then something else along with it to kind of get the shape set in place first. So that's the first thing. You know, I think this is more like, at least for me, I think it's more like an on-the-go type of product. Now, as far as how it functions, now the first day I started using this, it was actually raining like crazy. And you know, like I'm really like big on testing products through different types of weather and different types of seasonal changes because I want to see how it's going to hold up and I want to see what type of staying power it has. And it worked very well. And what I did, I'm going to tell you how I used it. Now, the first day that I put it on, I just, you know, had my eyebrows nice and clean, didn't do anything with them. I did take the brush and brush my eyebrows a little bit like this on both sides just to kind of get it set into place. And I then took the crayon and started filling in a little bit like here on this one first, and then I went to the next one. Now, the thing that I found with the crayon, with the, yeah, eyebrow pencil crayon, because it has like the consistency of a crayon, it goes on a little bit heavy. Like when you do the actual application, you have to take it a little bit slow and easy, because if you press too hard, it does deposit a lot of the color and it does tend to smudge a lot. And that just, you know, will give you like a really messy look, and then you're going to have to take it all off and start all over again. What I think is the best way to apply this is to just kind of take it like this and just create, I'm going to use my mirror actually so I can see what I'm doing when I tell you, go like this and kind of create like the illusion of like small eyebrow hairs as you go along, especially when you start in the corners. And then on the ends, you kind of have to just make like a little line, like a very gentle line, and just sort of fill it in little by little, and to create like that full eyebrow look. You know, which is not hard to do, but I just found that it was a little difficult to work with, and that was the one thing that I didn't like about it. I think I probably should have had like an extra eyebrow pencil though before I started using this. I should have probably like marked a line here and here so I would know like where to go, like where to start and stop. It would have made it a lot easier to get it on, you know, rather than like having like a whole smudge effect. And so that was number one. So it does smudge a little bit. Now, as far as the color that goes on, I know that this is black, but I did find that when I did put it on my brow, that the color was kind of like very strong. It was like a very heavy black look, and it kind of surprised me because after I put it on and I looked in the mirror, I was like, wow, you know, like my brows look really different. They look like really dark, and it was okay at first, and I actually went through the day like that. And after a while, I kind of started to like the look of it because it reminded me of when my brows were, or how I looked when my brows were younger. It was fine. But after a while, though, like kind of when it was getting towards the end of the day, I was like, no, my brows look a little too heavy. I don't think I like the way this looks. And so that's number 2, is that the color, the way it deposits is a bit heavy and it is a little bit strong. And I didn't really like that about it because, you know, you want the color to not look crazy because you don't want, you know, or you don't always want that heavy ombre kind of look. You know, but that's, you know, just a personal choice. Depends on how you want to go with that. Now, once you get this crayon onto your brow, or once you get the color onto your skin, it does have really good staying power, because after I had put it on, I waited a little bit and I actually like rubbed my brows on both sides, and none of the color came out onto my finger. It was totally clean. Once it went on and it dried up, it stayed in place. It did not move, not one bit. Even on the rainy day that it was when I went outside, it was right where it should have been. It wasn't like smudging or running or any of that stuff, and I was kind of worried about that, but nothing happened. It actually held up really, really well, and so I'm happy about that. So I mean, with everything together that I've said, I would say that this eyebrow pencil is a good choice. It's a good product. It just goes on a little heavier than I expected. So you have to, I guess, just be a little careful about the application process if you do decide to use it. Now, if you're really, really good with, you know, shaping, creating eyebrows, you probably won't have a problem, but I'm not that great with, like, you know, creating a nice brow effect, so maybe that was part of my issue. You know, I don't know, but, you know, I think it is a good product. Now, like I had said, I think it's better to just kind of use to fill in the brow rather than shaping a whole brow from scratch. And once you get it on, once you get the color onto your skin, you use a little brush to get everything into place, and the brush works really well too. It does help your eyebrow hairs to kind of blend with the color and puts everything right where it should be, and it looks really good. So, yes, I think that's about it for this review. I know it was kind of like fast. I don't know, since this is just one cute little nifty product. So if you want to try it, this is what it is. It's NYX. I'll put the link down below. You know, go ahead and get it and see if you like it and see what happens, and let me know and leave your comments. And I'm, you know, I'm actually happy with this. I'm going to be carrying this with me when I go to work and stuff, and I'll use it later on today. And that's it. I think, yeah, that's it. I covered everything. Why do I keep saying that's it? I don't know. All right, I'll see you guys next time, and I love you. Please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments, ask your questions, let me know what you think, okay? Love you guys. Bye.